Good afternoon, good morning, good day, good night. I hope you are all well. Today I'm going to try and get right to the point and just get started with drawing. But before I do that, I hope that you are having just a lovely day. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this little stream. I don't know why I'm starting differently to how I usually do. This is apparent. I forgot how to do this bit. But yeah, I'm just having a bit of fun in it. So I should probably go through the tools I'm using. So I am using the erasable pencil, which is a Helix Oxford erasable pencil. I actually love these substantially more than the Prismacolor ones. I just think they're great. I will also be using the MEEDEN acrylic markers. Oh, it's so lovely to see you, Raymond. I hope you're feeling better. And it's lovely to see you. Sorry, I've just realised I'm doing this. And lovely to see you, Nicholas of the Angels. I'm glad you've come by. But yeah, so this is what I've done the sketch in. This book is a Talon's Art Creation sketchbook. I believe it's got 80 sheets too, and it's the square one. I can't remember how many pages it has or its GSM, but this is the one I've been using for a while. I'm just going to make sure that the comments are visible for people so that you guys can see it. I don't know whether having it tall is helpful. We'll just do regular because I don't think wide is helpful either. No. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that. That's don't need to see my lovely comments from my lovely Goblin Court. Hello, hello. I hope you are well, Sephi Kitty. So I actually have my laptop in a different location. You are now over there instead of over there. You are over here on screen, but you were physically my laptop. You were over there. So now it's so much easier to talk to you because I am just looking up and it makes everything so much easier. And hello, Beth. It's so lovely to see you. You're using, right, you're going to have to spell that phonetically. Is it Elvir? As in like elf ear? Elvir. Elvir? Elvir. But yes, so I figured because it's so hot here, well, it's cooling down, but there have been quite a few wildfires in the area, fields catching on fire, etc., etc. So I figured, I was going to say, okay, gang, my beautiful Goblin Court, I need you to take this in the spirit it is intended. My thought was I was going to say, think wet thoughts. That is not what I meant. Think damp, think water, think rain. Not wet. But it's so lovely to see you. I have your username and real name written down somewhere and I have lost it. So I need to revamp that, but I believe it's Jade, if I'm correct. Oh, so lovely to see you, Art by Luce or Luck. Lovely to see you. I hope it's fun. For people who are new, because there are quite a few new people, in my chat, so my chat, my beautiful Goblin Court, you all name whatever it is I'm drawing. So I've remembered the name for this one. It keeps making me giggle. So this is, I can't remember his first name, but his name is Obamaja. Like Obama and Badger together, Obamaja. So yeah, every live stream, you guys will name whatever it is I'm drawing, and I will try and write their name. I didn't for that one because I could not breathe from how much I was laughing. So Now I have chatted everyone's ear off. Oh, hello. Clearly not Chloe. Yeah. Obamaja. So I am just going to get my little side camera, which is substantially more fancy than it actually is because it's my mobile phone. So I'm just going to set this up so I can film this in a way that means that I can make videos of it later. Oh, and I have a swatch of all of the colours too. So if you see me just like picking a random colour, it is because I've got this on the side. Now, I actually really like these MEEDEN markers. Full disclosure, they did send them to me for free. I've been wanting to buy more of their markers. Unfortunately, this particular pack, so it's got 72 colours. I'll see if I can get it in. That one has 72 colours. It's a brush tip and it's great, but there are not many light colours. Then there aren't really any highlight colours, and that is a problem for me because I Jason, you are such a goblin. But that there aren't any real like highlight colors, so I'll be using the ENMY markers for my highlights. Just going through the chat quickly before I really get going. I'm going to keep my hands here so you know I'm still here. So when Beth got the alarm, they were with their mum and cousin, and they were in Wales, and didn't understand what it was saying and thought you were being bombed. Yeah, that's fair. And to Jason, the Obama, have a wonderful time. Your granddad is substantially more important than my live stream. Right, I will come back here. Nope, not you. Have a wonderful time. It sounds like it's going to be fun. Right. We're gonna get... Oh, and so my reference image is this lovely little fish. I can't change where this is located on my screen, and it is winding me up. So, what I shall be doing instead, so I'll try and keep this up. It is cutting off, if you're on desktop, it is cutting off the lovely badger. I can move it down so we can have the little badger peeking out underneath. So yeah, I will get started. And I'll also pull up the reference. Oh, and the photo, so I've used a free stock library because I am aware that just using images on Pinterest is ethically not super keen on it. So my plan is to start using more free stock footage. It's so lovely to see you. I hope you have a fabulous time, whatever you're up to. And Nicholas, yeah, I feel for everyone who was in hospitals when that went off. I leapt out of my chair, so I was just having like a chill time at home with my husband, and it became a substantially less chill time, and 10 out of 10, freaked out. I was going to swear then. Yeah, no, I absolutely freaked out, made me leap out of my chair, which I did not appreciate. So yeah, right. I have delayed this long enough, so let's get cracking. Can you hear that? Yeah. I can see people are having some fun in the chat. And remember, gang, we're going to need to have something to help you. If you want to name the, because it's, you know, by consensus, if you want to name the fish, I need to try and figure out an emoji for you guys to use so I can quickly find it in amongst your tomfoolery in the chat, which I love, by the way. Love a bit of tomfoolery, but it should be good. Hello, Tempe Rainwater. I am not going to be pulling up your chat, I'm afraid, because I actually really need to get this done. But it's lovely to see you. I hope that you're having a fabulous day. I am just going to quickly... Oh, a Claire or Dora. That is a good... I like that. Like Dora the Explorer. Never thought of a fish as a Claire. Eclair. If you could pop maybe like, I'm trying to think of an emoji and all I can think of is stars, because I am indeed a millennial, but unfortunately that's now synonymous with AI or generative AI stuff, so ruining perfectly good emoji for sarcasm. Shushin, fushin, AI bros. So I've used 305 initially, and then I want to use, I don't know if this is the right colour. That says 366. That colour does not look like a light pink. I saw, Bucky, your painting, your drawing was beautiful. I am so thankful. It was incredibly sweet of you. I have not yet put into words how that made me feel, but it gave me a lot of warm fuzzy feelings and I don't really know what to do with them. It's because I picked up the wrong pen. Beth, my birthday was wonderful. I spent a lot of time just pottering about. Had our lovely live stream. I set up my own little photo shoot for myself, because why not? Because I really liked that dress and wanted to have photos of it. Don't really think there's any more of an explanation than that. I don't feel like it's needed. I wanted to, so I did. It didn't hurt anyone. Thought it was great. Had a lovely time. Now have some really fun pictures of myself. I used to take a lot of photos at like parties and stuff, and then I realized there were no photos of me, and that in amongst my friends' photos, none of them had really tried to photograph me. So I just stopped and started being just part of the party and had more fun. But it has meant that every so often different people, different sort of ones of my friends will be like, oh, we used to have loads of photos at parties. Why don't we do that anymore? It's like, yes, because you didn't take photos of me and I was taking the photos and I got annoyed. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, had cake. I don't think I did. No, I did have cake. I had a little cupcake. What else? Yeah, just, it was a fab time. My husband was dead sweet. I had one of my oldest friends, being that I've been friends with her for the longest rather than she's just old. One of my sort of longest friends, longest lasting, that's a better way of putting it, longest lasting friends popped by. We're actually 2 days apart. So she came by, just had a lovely little chit chat. We've not seen each other for a really long time. And then what else? Yeah, just lots of pottering about, I think is the best way to put it. This is going to be a very vibrant fish, and I'm here for it. Do not let the sea stop you from being incredibly fabulous. Zeomac, yep, I have just started as of 5 minutes ago. The actual stream though, 15. I talk for far too long. Oh, that would be cute. But you don't have to. Oops, I just drew on the pack. Well, but you don't have to. It's all good fun. Just gonna. So what I'm doing at the moment is trying to get some of these like base colors down. I say base, I absolutely went into way more detail than I should have there. I'm gonna put base colors down, proceeds to not put base colors down. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should take your ADHD meds, because I forgot. But something that I would love to, and I know I keep putting stuff in the in my posts and in the community, but I am genuinely very interested to know what kind of things you guys would be interested in seeing more of. Someone in my comments earlier this week said that it would be cool to have like a word of the day, like an art word of the day. That is going to be a lot to try and keep up with, but I will definitely, I think maybe a word of the week, and it being something related to art, whether it's like, the first one I was thinking of was like wash, as in like a wash of color, to explain what's meant by that, and like the difference between an art book and a sketchbook, because a lot of so an art book can be a sketchbook, but a sketchbook, a sketchbook can be an art book, but an art book, nope. Basically, art books are much more like detailed, thought through presentation things, and a lot of sketchbooks are being treated like they are art books, and I think having the language around it is going to be really helpful for people to be clear about like what's what. More drawings, more tutorials, tips and tricks. That's very fair. I actually have an idea in my head of the moment. Wait, we'll re-say that sentence. I have an idea at the moment of like explaining different art exercises and why they are helpful, because when I was a teenager, I did not understand why we were doing a bunch of exercises. It made no sense to me. It felt pointless, and I did not know how it was helping me improve. So explaining what those exercises do, like those exercises can also just be art styles. For example, like a whole single line drawing, that is good for you to be able to identify the different planes of a face or something, to be able to create like a line to visualize things and understand what's important and what's not. So like there's lots of things that I have learned as an adult that would have really helped me as a kid, and that's something that I really want to make sure I bring with me. Yeah. Because yeah, I just think it would be nice and helpful, you know. I'm not very good at drawing fish. It's a shame that this doesn't have much of a highlight, and I've lost the white pen. Sorry, one moment, I'm just checking my floor, seeing if it's somewhere really obvious. It is not. I've absolutely lost that pen. Bugger. Okay. Well, good thing I've got my ENMY markers near me. I'll try and only use the white from the ENMY markers, but I may have to use other ones. Yeah, so I really want to do like more of that. I think that could be helpful to people. So I'm trying to figure out what color I use next. Do I want it to be a desaturated one, or do I want it to be more vibrant? More vibrant. Let's go. So what I'm doing at the moment, just to explain, is I am trying to figure out where like some of the really deep shadows are. I am also not super consistent when it comes to stages. So in theory, you should do like the flats and then the shadows and the highlights, etc. I tend to jump around, jump up and get down with my process, because I do what feels good in the moment. And sometimes that works out, and sometimes that's a bad choice, and I should not have made that choice. Hello, Cloud. I can't pull up your comment as I am actively drawing and also looking up, but hello, my love. So Cloud is a gorgeous, lovely friend. Lovely, gorgeous, lovely friend that I have had since college. And I love him dearly. He is, this is going way back. I did a video around Christmas once. He is the fellow with the very attractive legs. Because the only bit I filmed of him was his legs. Do I want this to be orangey? I do. I want it to be orangey. I'm just going to flick up, so you get a nice kind of... But it is pretty translucent as a colour, which is interesting. I should have done this on some black paper instead of white, but we live and we learn. Hello, Sponge Case Squidge. I'm sorry if you were here before and I have only just noticed you. I hope you are well. So I should do that up here. Do I want some sketchbooks? Trying to tidy up that. I mean, I also have too many sketchbooks, but do you know what we should do, Cloud? We should have a play date where you and I just go and draw. Go to a museum or something. One of my favourite things to do. Oh, I love small sketchbooks. Small sketchbooks are the ones that I use the most. I am trying to figure out a way of using larger sketchbooks, because apparently I don't want to use them. Each time I go to get them out, I'm like, no, too big. No, thank you. Right. Each time I say something, I'm like, that's a bit dirty. Yeah. Set up a good old play date. It's very funny just checking up in the chat and being like, oh, people are being odd. You guys are having a whole whole fun time all by yourselves. This must be how DMs feel when they're busy sort of checking up the rules. And they look up and the players have done something really weird. It's like, I looked down for 5 seconds. What do you mean people are getting married in my chat? Yeah, A1, A2, A3. I've never been able to, I think because I'm quite messy, I really struggle with the larger sketchbooks. It's something that I'm really wanting to get more into because I think it will be a really interesting challenge. And I'm trying to challenge myself more this year, like putting more content with my face on, which is terrifying. And then eventually, one day, I might do more content with my body. But until the internet is able to rein itself in a bit in my sphere, I will probably not be doing that until after my surgery. Gosh, you guys have gone weird in the chat. In a good way, in a good way, in a good way. Just wasn't expecting to look up and read about like kidnapping. Right, I'm quite enjoying that. I do need more white though, which is very annoying. Because again, like if you look at this, I'm hoping it's there, yeah. If you look at this, there is not really a lot of pale colours that could serve as a highlight. They are all vibrant colours, which is an issue because I like my highlights. My highlights are my favourite part. So I shall whoop. And then I need to find the actual like MEEDEN highlighter so this can be a bit more accurate to what. I just don't know where it went. Is it on a chair? One moment, game. I'm sorry. No. Nor is it underneath. It's not there. It's not there. Maybe it's in. Do you know what? This isn't the stream. This isn't the stream for that. Oh, hello, Flame Leaf. There are a few lighter shades of red and purple. Yeah, but they're not so light that, so for example, that's quite a mid-toned. Sorry, let me hold this the right way and hopefully do it in a way that you can see on mobile. Yeah. So that purple is lighter than the other purples. The issue is it's actually a mid-tone purple. So it's kind of right in the middle of sort of purples. And this pink, whilst it's lighter compared to the other pinks, is still more of a mid-tone pink. It's like a, yeah, well, mid-tone. Whereas like a light pink, so to me, like a good light pink would be kind of that one there. And same with the light purple. I mean, oh, it's going to be hard to try and show these. No, it's not. I'm just an idiot. So like, that is the lightest one out of this whole palette, but that is a substantially lighter purple. Same for the pink. Like, that is a light pink in comparison to the rest of the palette, but in comparison to like these light pinks, it's a mid-tone. So it's just, yeah, it's I think the yellow is quite light, but unfortunately, yeah, there's just not, it is in defense of MEEDEN, it is a vibrant palette. Like it is called the vibrant palette or the vibrant markers, but it does mean that this bit This bit, the bit that I love is the highlighting. I can't do entirely with MEEDEN markers, which is a shame, because I'd like to, but I'm trying not to buy new things before moving. Oh, and this one's leaking. Thank you. Can you guys see that? That's a lot of white. Let's see if it's going to behave. I didn't even shake it this time. But yeah, I really do genuinely love doing the highlighty bits. They are so fun. It's just a shame I can't give like a really good overview of it with the colours I have, because I like having a highlight colour and a... It's also quite good for shadows. There's a lot of like good dark colours in it, but just not as much light ones that I need to just bring out the shine. Or the sun, you know, otherwise it's just yellow, and that's a bit... I feel like using yellow for all your highlights can be a bit boring. What I'm finding quite fun about drawing fish in this moment is that the scales just need to be single brush strokes. Like, look, they're scales. Yeah, I just wish... I'm going to stop saying that. They're fine. I was going to say I'm not going to bite the hand that feeds, but they didn't exactly feed me. You guys feed me. You guys are lovely. Sorry, I just saw someone say, ooh, Archfey. What on earth is happening? You guys are just being feral in the comments. That's fine. Would anyone like to be featured? Oh, Nicholas, that sounds marvellous. I like that. That's so fun. I am beginning to feel like maybe I need admin in the chat because I'm busy looking down at my drawing and the chat's just going a bit mental. Oh, thank you so much, Flameleaf. I really like that. It's definitely a trust the process kind of thing. And like building up all the colours and making sure things are, I was going to say, as they should be. That's weird. Don't like that kind of term. I wonder if I go over again in one of these lighter colours, like with the pink, if it will make it a light pink, or if it's just gonna... Can we... Yeah. Come on. Yeah. I like that. Maybe this is how I use my pen leaks going forward. Use them to dip. Because, like, look how pretty that is. Gives it a bit more intrigue as well. Okay, a little gradient. I realise I've been doing this without actually checking what the colour in the thing is. That works. And then I can go over it with the white again. Really highlight it. Oh, this is good fun. Hello, Cookie Dough. Oh, lovely to see you, Flameleaf. Nicholas of the Angels. I was going to say Nicholas of the Apples. But I hope that you have a lovely, lovely day. I believe it is a beta fish. The reference is up in, if you're on mobile, it's up there. If you're on desktop, it's over there. I am not as familiar with the different types of fish, I'm not going to lie. I am not a fish person. I'm more knowledgeable about like dog breeds, but I don't really know that much about dog breeds. Although I keep obtaining knowledge and then passing it on like I'm an authority on it, which I have very mixed feelings, because people then just listen and are like, oh yes, of course. And I'm like, don't take my word for it. I don't know if this is true. Please double check, because this is something I may have heard through TikTok, and TikTok should not be blindly believed. Yes, I speak good. We got rivers down below. I need to rewatch Wall-E. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more detail around this little guy's face, because I feel like I've neglected it. Oh, hello. Oh, do you know what could be cool? I will try and see if I can do like a little base so people can draw their little goblins on top if you would like. That could be fun. So that when you... Oh, I should probably do the stereotypical thing of like... make sure you like the video, subscribe, share it if you'd like. But yeah, I'm thinking like maybe could do like a little templatey type thing for people who want to do their own little goblin. So obviously you can do it without. That's not, I don't want to stop you from having fun creating your own little goblin. But if you're struggling to know where to start, that could be something really fun. I'll try and do a video, like record it, because I'm not going to be able to do it on a live stream. That is going to be, unfortunately, very much one of my processes where I just, it's very, I mean, you can probably tell by this, but my process is very iterative. And basically what that means is that I will do something over and over again until it's, and keep improving until it's where it needs to be. I mean, what I prefer is one and done, but I don't think that that is entirely possible all the time. But wherever I can, I try to do it one and done. This is such a pretty fish. Like, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, wow, you're so pretty. How is only 30 minutes past? I feel like it's been longer. Right. So I'm just trying to... so the amount of colours I've used is this. So far, we have only used... and the white. We have used... Oh, no, that's a lie. Did I use this one? It's out, which means I have used it. So we've used 7 colours, which is not bad. Pretty pleased with that. And that's what the markers look like. Should probably do a ooh, lovely, lovely marker. And then the other ones. Ooh, lovely, lovely marker. This is why I'm not a beauty guru, because I can't do that, you know, straight-faced. Just be going, here's the latest foundation. Yeah. I'm avoiding using black around the eyes. I just want to try and see if I can do this in a way where I don't use black. I'm also trying really hard not to outline this today, because I know a lot of my pieces have outlines. This one I'm trying something else. Maybe if I, ooh, that went a bit over. We got rivers down below, we're coming down. Yeah, I think that's really going to make it pop. Unfortunately, I am actually going to need to let this dry so I don't do the classic of getting paint all up the side of my hand and then transferring it everywhere, because that do be one of my old tricks. So trying to have a lesson in patience, which is really hard because I don't want to be patient. I just want to do things. I'm also at the moment trying to plan out my time a little bit. Right, I'm going to have to turn this because it's just, I can't do that with the current angle I've got at the moment. Can you still see in mobile view? Yes. Fantabby-dozy. Right, I'm gonna... I just like colouring large swaths of paper, apparently. I'm like, yay! This bit's really fun. Although then I get really finicky of like, I think it's getting streaky. Right. So now that we've done this in a way that means it's going to just curve up, which was incredibly smart of me. I know, super smart, but sorry, I'm just going to, whilst I'm waiting, I'm just going to check back in the chat. So hand here, blah, 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 blah. I feel like I need to do like a little cutout to just like hold and talk with. Do you know what? I have one. Oh, it's in the other room. Okay. We'll use this one instead. I have one which is a goblin, but this will just have to do as my little trying to figure out what I'm saying. This is why I'm checking through the chat. Do, 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 do. You know, I can actually put music on, so let's see how that goes. How about this one? There are several debates at work around whether milk should be provided in the office for free, or whether there should be like little kitties going on. And I am of the belief, because I work healthcare adjacent, I am of the belief that people who have to be in an office, people who have to be in a building for whatever reason, are entitled to have that for free. Even if you're in just for a day or whatever, I just think it makes sense to have it being free. Because when you're at home, it's, you know, your home milk supply, that's fine. But but if you're in the office, you know, like it's a small thing for morale. Oh, working on the first bookmark, I'm not sure what happened, but well, that sounds adorable. Oh, let me just check. Should do a thing where you take requests for music and there should be a time. Unfortunately, the music is going to have to be royalty free because I don't want to get copyright struck for being silly on here. But that being said, I think this is dry now. I need another clip like this because that's a good clip. I really like this fish. That feels like a weird sentence to say. But as I'm doing this and as I'm focusing in on this, I'm just curious as to what you guys feel about, what's it called? Like the whole, like, if you guys, you do not dox yourself, but if you work from home or work in an office, because, oh, I'm so sorry, Whistling GM. Do you know what? I'm going to have a thing where I see if you guys can suggest optimal times, and I will try and set up streams that suit you guys in a way. That sounds a bit weird, but you know what I mean. Like, I want to make sure that if you want to attend one, you are able to attend one. There we go. That's a bit nicer. Because, like, you know, I watch a lot of legal streams, like legal commentators. Find US law fascinating. Oh, thank you so much, Voices in the Void. Oh no, Voices in a Void. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's lovely seeing you, Nicholas. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and I hope the cleaning the rodents cage goes well. But yeah, Whistling GM. One day, we shall no longer be passing. I was going to say passing fish in the night, passing ships in the night, passing fish in the night. Better Go Bubbles the Third. That feels like a odd name to give a fish. I don't know. I feel like, what was it? Dora was one of the options. I thought that one was very cute. Just going to go a bit closer on this one. Yeah. So something that's really interesting to me is that when I do small lines like that, I'm more likely to, you know, be very wibbly wobbly. But when I do big lines using my whole shoulder, much better. It's why I want to try with, I was going to say alcohol markers. That is not the word I meant. With bigger sketchbooks. Oh, Dragon Fruit, lovely to see you. Yes. Oh, I'm thinking maybe if you use, like, I'm trying to think of a way for people to highlight their name suggestions. Maybe if you use like a, what's it called? Some kind of emoji, but at the start, like maybe an exclamation point so I can see it. Because it's quite hard when people just suggest, because I'm also looking down to draw, which makes this kind of stream kind of difficult, not gonna lie. What colour are you? 453. Where are you? Okay, I don't want you. I want 455. Nope, I want 445. One day I'll get this right. I do like that though. Selenka. I'm concerned about, what's it, Bastagogo Bubbles, because that I keep wanting to say bastard. So, and I, on this channel, try so hard. Oh, yes. That, yes. Use the little sparkle emoji, please. Thank you, Beth, because that will help me see it. If you could use the sparkle emoji at the start and then put your suggested name, that would help me a lot to find it. And then I'm just going to play about with some orange, I think. Oh, hello. That being said, I do want that pink that I thought it was, that it was not. Is it that one? No, I think it's that one. Yes. Because I think that like really vibrant colour just coming through is gorgeous. So the reason I layer a lot of colours within these paintings and just use a lot of like different ones. So you can see I'm using a pink here where there's not a colossal amount of pink. I don't want this to be photorealistic. I do not care for photorealism. I'm not going to lie. I also do not have the patience for it. I admire people who can do it. I feel like it takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. It is just not a style for me. And it's something that people can really sort of see as being an excellent technical skill. Bucket! Mouse Army, get out. That's delightful. Bucket. They are such a bucket. And I'm not taking away from your suggestion, Jade. I like bubbles. I like the bubbles part. Oh! Right, I am going to mess this up because of the accent partway through. So it's Seguro 6. Seguro 6? Seguro 6. Bucket. Bucket bubbles. Bucket bubbles. I like bucket bubbles. Thank you so much. Bucket bubbles. I'm just going to keep saying this. It's become echolalia. Bucket bubbles. Anyway, what I was saying was I like playing around with colour. It's something that I really enjoy doing. And these MEEDEN markers are great for that. So what I find is that the ENMY markers are a lot more opaque, which means that they go down as like a nice flat colour, and you can layer the colours on top and they can peek through. They can peek through, not pink. They can peek through, but they're quite, opaque. Whereas I feel like these ENMY markers are a lot more translucent. And what that means is that you need to build the colour. But to me, I quite like it because it means that colours kind of peek through. So, for example, these sections here are where I've gone over with that light blue here. Do you know what? So I started with this light blue and did all these like little edge bits and around here with that like darker part. And then I went over it with the orange, like the coral, and that left the shadows. And I really, really like that. I think it just looks so much more, I'm going to use buzzwords, dynamic. It looks more interesting. So dynamic is often used to mean that there's like flow and like the impression of gosh, my brain just went blank. But yeah, I will use dynamic a lot because I'm a corporate shell. No, I use dynamic a lot because I think that it actually conveys what I want to say. So dynamic in regards to poses is something that's like jumping out the page. It's not stationary. So if you draw a person, for example, if you draw them like just standing, and the way that you thank you so much. I got distracted by the compliment for my laugh. No, stop it. We're trying to explain. Right, pull yourself together, woman. So when someone's standing still, that like they tend to be quite blobby. So that's a terrible way of articulating it. When you draw a person and you're drawing them front on, that can be quite a boring pose, especially if you don't draw them in a pose. So if they're just blocky, so you've got head, shoulders, hips, knees, feet, very odd proportions in what I've just demonstrated, but you get the point. When you do that, it means that there's not any interest in what you're looking at, you know? So when you add in angles, so like even if you're doing a drawing that's like straight on, you've got like the shoulders at an angle and the hips at an angle, and you've got that like S shape going on. You kind of guide your eye through the pose. And I think that that's really helpful. When it comes to color, more dynamic color means that it's something that kind of pops from the page. So for example, this pops substantially more now, it's on a darker background, but even before then, I'm using quite a nice color palette here. If I used a lot of grays for the shadows and stuff, that kind of flattens it. It makes it quite muddy and boring. So yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to explain the term dynamic and why I use it, but here we are. I like when things pop, and I like trying to explain stuff, apparently. Right, and then you've got some lovely blue on your tips there. Right. Nope, that's not the right colour. Here we go. So what I can see as well with this, like just looking at the reference, is that my current piece doesn't have a lot of shadows around the top, which it should. So I'm going to work on that right now. So we'll use this like nice bright pink. We'll add, oh, hello. I accidentally went into the white there, but that's okay. So I'm going to use the pink around here to try and darken it a bit, because I'm not sure if it's super visible on the stream, but there's a lot. It's not just kind of a flat orange at the top here. There's different intonations of orange, which are really cool. I really like it. Oh, hello, Bunny. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the compliment. I also like how vibrant my art is. I know we're not supposed to compliment our own works, but I really like it. Some of my favourite things about my own art is how bright and colourful it is, to make up for my pale and boring personality. Yes, I'm so very boring. Oh, dear. Anyway, we'll bring that back in, and then I'm thinking maybe like a darker sort of browny colour, because if you use a colour wheel kind of thing, a dark brown is usually within like the orangey, like I was going to say a good brown. That's not accurate. Browns are often sort of under orange. Like obviously you can have different intonations of brown. Like you can have muddy browns with blues and greens, but you can also have I was going to say a vibrant brown. That doesn't feel right, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, no personality whatsoever. You definitely cannot bottle it up and send it abroad. I do feel like if I could rein my personality in just a little bit more, I would have a little bit of an easier life. But we are where we are, and I am who I am. So, you know, it is what it is. What an interesting section of the live stream, Pleasure Nerd, where you just keep repeating words. Thrilling. But yeah, no, I'm aware I can be a lot. And I have spent many years trying to fit in, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it half the time. Better just be my weird little self than to try and fit into a mold that was never made for me to begin with. And that has absolutely no intention of meeting my needs. Right, I'm really enjoying how that's looking, even with all the blue. Let's do a couple of little, yeah, that's pretty. Does it match the reference? No. Does it need to? Also no. Do you feel like this part has got a little bit busy? And that is because I actually don't really know what's going on in the photo. I think it's a mixture of the tail fin and the side fin, but I am not sure. Yes, embrace the weird. I completely agree. I'm very fortunate that my husband fell in love with me being very, very weird. So, plus, like, weird girls are fun. As a weird girl, I'm a little bit biased, but like, it's fun being weird, you know? I don't really want to fit in, and that's fine. But I just want to be me. Oh, you're going to leak any moment now. I can see it. Right, I'm going to try and... Yep, that's of course where you leak. I'm going to pop it there. I was like, oh, it'll leak further up. No. No. Why would it leak in a convenient spot for me? I'm going to do a few more bits like that. I think I just made his eye a bit too big. That's okay. We can fix that, bud. Take you to a orthotic surgeon. Fix up your eye. So, yeah, it's orthotics. Or is that no, orthotic, yeah. Sorry, my brain went, you said orthodontist. I did not. Oh, bye. Whoever's leaving. Oh, bye, Jade. Yeah, no, this is a fish, I'm afraid. I saw someone saying they thought it was a bird, which is fair. It does have very bird-like qualities. I'm not mad at that comparison. Ah, put my finger in it. That's silly. Oh well. Let's pop some of this lighter colour up here. We can use... Nope. Okay, well, apparently that dried instantly. Rude. but not here. Make that a lovely light pink. And then over here, a lovely light pink. And then over here, a lovely light pink. Excellent. Then over here. Everything's a bird. Oh, Bunny, yes, there is. I have been doing all sorts with that. I cannot actually decide what I want to finish it on. So the redesign is still ongoing. It's kind of in the background. I keep being attracted to, in all honesty, I keep being attracted to what I already do, which is not helpful, because the reason I want to change it is to stop people telling me that they think that my profile picture is a minion, because it's not. But since wearing the dress, I'm kind of tempted to draw my little goblin in the dress and have that as my profile picture, because I think that could be really, really fun. And just use that as like how I do it kind of moving forward could be really nice. So I'm now kind of getting towards what I think is the end. And I'm just trying to make sure that I get this as well as possible. Oh, thank you so much, Sigor. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. The amount of people who have informed me that they thought I had a minion for a profile picture was getting me down for a while. Because I don't, you know, the Despicable Me movies are fine. I just don't want that to be part of my identity, you know? It's also very like, oh, that's lovely. Lovely to have you, Raymond. I hope you have fun doing whatever you need. But yeah, Bunny, I agree. I think it could be really, really cute with the, yeah, the dress. I think I should probably do that in the more vibrant colour, because I think everything is slightly merging. I don't like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, I'm enjoying how this is going so far. I just needed to do a bit more around here. No! How long have you been off? That's rude. Still a good bit too. It's because it reached that. Sorry, my phone stopped recording. And I think some of it is because I have not deleted. Yeah. Sorry about this, gang. This is truly thrilling, I know. But I've got two things that are like, I've got more than two things that are over 2 hours on my phone from filming. It's very annoying that you've not been filming, and I don't know for how long. Oh, Sorry, I missed the chat. What type of fish am I drawing, and what would I call that drawing? So I think this is a betta fish. I am not actually sure. I am unfortunately not really a fish person. It's beautiful, whichever fish it is. I have fixed the thing now, though, which is good. Oh, I have an idea. If I do that there, we let that dry, and then I go over it in orange. That could be really interesting. And I'm also going to try just a little bit of black. See how that goes. Because there's some bits where I think it could help just emphasize how dark the sea is. But I also want to go over it with a different color, or like the backgroundy color, so it's just a darker, yeah, like that. Hopefully it'll blend, but we shall see. Maybe like a little bit around here too. Oh, thank you, Neko Beast. That's so sweet. Or Niku. Niku Beast. Niku. Neku. Niku. Apologies for the mispronunciation. So if I go there, and then we use the that. Yeah, I like that. And then that kind of, yeah. I like that. Yeah, I think the dark just really helps make it pop. Yeah, like that. And then I've just realised that looks like a claw. Let's just make that a little bit more fin-like. Yeah, the pink is great. Technically, Neku. I'll do that. Neku Beast. Fabulous. Thank you so much for teaching me how to say your username. I want to make sure that unfortunately, I don't have the memory to retain it, so I apologise if I mispronounce it going forward in other streams, but I will try to remember. I just can't guarantee I will. Okay, excellent. So I'm going to use the coral. Yes, your coral. Nope. Wait, is that the right one? Nope. I want that one. And then we go over, so it's like dark, but not too dark. And then if I do that over here, that gives a nice shadow without actually having it. You forgot the pronunciation. Do you know what? I've done that before. I've misspelled my name. Oh, it's saying my storage is full. Bugger. Well, how is it full? That's weird. Sorry, excuse me, gang. We're going down to the ground. Right, we've cleared that out. Again, super thrilling, I understand. There we go. Interesting that it's decided that this is what it wants to do. It's saying 3 minutes. Why 3 minutes? Maybe if I turn that off? Nope. That did bugger all. What if I try? Well, that changes it to 10. Sorry, I keep singing a song from Wally. I think it's Phil Collins, and it's along the lines of like, we're going down, it's the credits music. And I quite like Phil Collins's music. I grew up with Genesis being played in the car at all times. Well, Genesis and Camel and Rush and all the good prog rock bands. But yeah, so I just have it in my head at the moment. Oh, hello, Voices in the Void. I have a memory of a goldfish. Yes, I do. I'm really liking where this has gone. I'm just going to add just a little tiny bit of black into the center of the eye there. And then I'm going to do some light highlighting, if the pen behaves, around here. Please don't leak all over me, because that will make me sad. Some lovely highlights there. Almost like it's rimlet, isn't it? I like that. That looks good. Oh, it sounds like a neighbour is outside. And then I kind of want, yeah, just like a little hint of white around there. I might try my gel pen, see how that looks, actually. If that makes it just a bit more, like, again, hate using the term, a bit more dynamic. Right. Also, you know, less nerve-wracking. Because there's like a little bit of light around there, which is cool. And then up over here. Yeah, I should have done the gel pen sooner, really. Because then I could have done all of these little bits without worrying. Yeah, sponge. So this particular fish is called Bucket. The chat decided much earlier in stream, and I think Bucket is a cute name. I say the chat. The chat suggested it, and I picked from the suggestions. Oh, that's where I was going to try and use it. Around here, wasn't it? Yeah. And then it's got kind of a few, just to reflect off of a few of those there. Oh, that's so good. Kind of makes me want to get more gel pens of like different colors. to do like different highlights, but I don't think I should do that because then I'll have too many. Yeah, I think bucket really works. I think it's Bucket Bubbles is their full name. Jade was very eager that they were the third, but I feel like this is the first of the buckets. That was that sitcom with I can't remember her name, something Bucket, and she picked up the phone. And because there was a delivery place nearby. I am not your good woman. I feel like little circles will do. It does look over highlighted now, and I don't think I have the right tools to fix that. Just a bit more pinky orange, I guess. Try it a bit. Mrs. Bucket. Yes. Oh, from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think is it called Delia Bucket? No. Bouquet. I know the actress died fairly recently. So I feel like it's at the end, but I also feel like that is not quite done. Are you not focusing down here? Come on. Off you go. Weird. I appreciate this is not the best part of the stream, is me trying to figure out how to do this. Let me pull out some pens. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, hello. Here we go. Right. So I'm just thinking like a blue. How about this? Let me... Oh, I absolutely got my ribs on my desk chair with that. Yeah, it's... yeah, bouquet. A lilac, yeah. I think that might work. Oh, that does. Let me hopefully get some details in using this one. Because it just needs some like slight detailing, and then I think it'll be okay. But right now, I think it's just a bit much. Yeah, I'm liking how that's going. All the pens will save the bucket bubbles. Yep. Absolutely. All the pens come marching in, hurrah, hurrah. The pens go marching in, hurrah, hurrah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. They all come marching, all to get out of the rain. Oh, that's a thing about the ark. Yeah. And camels go in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. Hurrah, hurrah. They all go marching, all to get out of the rain. Hello, Cringe. Lovely to see you. Oh, that's so sweet. Necron, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Can I zoom the camera in? I have to manually do that, so bear with. Because I am using a webcam on a thing. Let's have a look. Is that? Ooh. Right. Sorry, I need to sort you out a bit there. Right. Not quite. Here we go. Come on. There we go. How about that? Oh, that's very kind of them. Right, I want to see what that Jules thing looked like. I'm really sorry. This is me very selfishly going through to see how it looked on my end. I don't want top chat. I want live chat. Wrong one. I don't want top chat. I want live chat. Oh well. Here we go. Huh. That's interesting because my chat isn't showing everything. No, wait. My apologies. Oh, that's very annoying. But thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. Even if it is AI and that's deeply annoying, stupid thing. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. There we go. Right. I'm all up to date now. We all go marching, all to get out of the rain. Yeah, I'm liking, because I don't want to like outline the whole thing, but I do just want to add some texture or add some emphasis in certain spots to make things pop, because it's a little bit disjointed at the moment. I like that a lot. Okay, and then we have that, and then I'm going to try, let's see what the light pink does. Absolutely nothing helpful. We'll just scribble that over there. That was deeply unhelpful, but thank you for your time, light pink. Let's try a more vibrant pink here. And thank you everyone for sticking around. And if you're in the replay crew, you are incredible, and make yourself known in the comments, because I always feel bad when these things go on for a long time. And I've noticed, especially recently, that I do not acknowledge my wonderful replay crew. I need to try and think of a name for replay goblins, because I think that would be really fun. Don't get me wrong, love the rain. See, I am all for rain. We are currently in drought at the moment. So what I keep wanting to say is think wet thoughts, but that has different connotations, so I didn't say that. And if any of you clip it, I will deny it. Please don't, by the way. I'm going to try with orange, maybe, to just make more kind of, oh, I like that. Maybe I could erase that bit. Yeah, I like that. And then it goes kind of under. I like that a lot. Right. Oh gosh, hello. People talking about being carrots. Oh, Raymond talking about people being carrots. Okay. How do I feel about that now? I think I want to kind of darken that area. And I don't quite know how. I'm going to try with this one, see if that. I might do it as Sponge suggested and do a purple. Just going to try in a little section. Is that going to be too much? Ooh, that is good though. Yeah, I like that. Oh gosh, okay, hello. That's a lot of jewels. One moment. I look down and look up and it's very different. Laughing disco and gold coin. Let's have a look at what those look like. Oh, hello, Hassan Awasam, I believe. Hassan Awasam. Okay. From India, lovely to see you. Ah, yes, the gold coin and then the laughing. Those are great. I like them, Necron. They're really cute. Thank you. You're starting to see the vision for Bucket. Yeah, I think I need this part to be just a little bit. And then possibly around here too, to be honest. So you got the gorgeous, even though I don't actually think, I think I've got confused between the fin and the tail. I believe that Bucket is a beta, but I am not sure. I just like, this is so cool. Oh, I love this. I love finding new ways to do stuff. Like, that's sick. Sick. Then I can like outline that bit and then yeah. That's so cool. Sorry, I shouldn't be like, this is great for my own piece, but I'm trying to make this part blend more in the background. It's got a little bit muddy at the edge there, but I think I can fix that. And then possibly a bit more definition around here because he looks a little bit flat. Definitely a bit more definition here. Yeah, I like that. I see your jokes. I like your jokes. Thank you all for your lovely jokes. Right, I'm going to do that, and then a little bit of the black, so hopefully, and then go back in. Do you know what's ridiculous? That part of my hand is really hurting. You know, I'll just do it as a fit. I spent so much time trying to make it work when really I could just erase it and it would be fine. Bucket's just got a very dramatic tail and no side fin. Imagine it. How often do you spend hours on something and then change your mind last minute? All the time. It is the bane of some things, but sometimes you just need to go through the process and realize you like something or you don't like something. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. But yeah. Ooh. That was my stomach, by the way. If the microphone picked it up. Yeah, see, taking that out, so much more visual, right? It's insane. I think I need to do just a little bit more of removal work. Sorry for the surgery, Bucket. You don't need your left side. You and Nemo are siblings. As well, look at that. It kind of goes in and then kind of up and then down like that, which I quite like. Let's see if... Oh, I don't think purple's going to help much. Might help with that transition though. I should have shaken it, but I did not because I am a noodle. But I am actually... Oh, I like where that is going. I'm really annoyed that you are correct, Sponge. I wish you weren't. Very selfishly, I wish you weren't. Hello, officially Luna. Lovely to see you. I'm currently mad at Sponge because they were right and I was wrong. I don't like being wrong. I like being right at all times. How dare... Oh, I keep drawing on that. Right. I'm going to have to wrap up soon because I need to make dinner. And unfortunately, I'm making a katsu curry tonight, which from scratch. My husband's doing the fried breaded chicken bit because he likes that part, like doing it. I like the end result. I absolutely hate doing it. Oh. Yeah, just a silly noodle. Oh, you were so right, and I was so wrong, and I'm so, like, I'm trying not to get mad, Bucky. I am just mad. I was so mad at myself about this, because I should have listened to you earlier. And I was like, no, I can avoid using purple. It's fine. No, should have listened to Bucky. I don't want to be wrong. Just, yeah, no, that looks so much like cleaner. I hate this. Shush and fush and sponge is correct and I'm wrong. I'm gonna sulk about it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Avila, welcome. You have joined us right at the end where I'm sulking because one of my wonderful Goblin Court has kindly, earlier in the chat, was like, you should use this colour. I think it would really bring it together. And I kind of ignored them because I'm filled with hubris. I am a grown adult just up to the brim with hubris. I found the pen! Do you want to know where it was, gang? Inside that pot. That's not where that pen belongs. Come on. Yeah, I realised that Lux isn't here and I said the wrong name. I'm sorry. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that. See, that's a nice, like... Oh, I'm so annoyed. I am just, yes, I'm a hubris machine. Please accept my forgiveness, Sponge. I will never doubt you again. That's a lie. I will doubt everyone, including myself. Quite a lot, actually, which is annoying. Anyway. Oh, and then I can do like a little kind of outline. Oh, look how cute this is. And like, because it's translucent. I wish I had this pen earlier. I'm so, like, genuinely want to throw a tantrum. This is so bad. Oh, because like it's gonna be. This is just the rest of the stream. It's me being like, so mad at myself. But like, that's so pretty. I also undid loads of work that I did earlier. So, you know, take that with a pinch of salt. We'll do some dots. Because bubbles. Because it's bucket bubbles. No, it is not my day. I don't want to sit and cry. This is good. It's really good. It's so much better than it was. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just mad at myself. But I hope you enjoy this more zoomed in view. I'll try and do this. Remember to do this next time because this is actually like, so mine, it's difficult to show you because the webcam is there and I am up here. But yeah, my setup is not very pretty. I mean, one day, hopefully in the near future, when the conveyors pull their fingers out of their bums, it will be there. We'll have a lovely, beautiful new setup. But until then, we do not have a beautiful setup. I think I'm going to leave it there because otherwise I'm just going to keep fiddling and I'm going to like ruin it. So I'm going to neaten up this edge for our lovely little bucket. And maybe emphasize his little second eye. Yeah, I like that. That's so much better. Bugger! You're all right. You're all right, and I hate you. No. Thank you. You know, YouTubey things. Actually, let me. Whoop, well, let me try that again. Just gonna pull it up and show my phone. We'll do it without as well. Sorry. Gosh, it looks so good on the webcam. I'm just showing my little thing and then show you guys. I don't know if you can properly see this in the mobile view. Oh, that's very close. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you've been having such a rough day, Mouse Army. I'm going to say something very British. I hope you have a lovely cup of tea, because for me, that always helps me feel a little bit better. But I hope your day improves. And I hope that you guys have had fun. The whole YouTubey things, like, comment, subscribe, but I cannot thank you enough for being here. And as a thank you, I am going to show you my terrible setup from my dining room table, because this is a mess and you guys deserve to see it. So 3, 2, 1. That is what I have been. You're there. That's what I have been dealing with. My desk. So you are rather precariously held. So yeah, I always find it funny when people are like, oh, you must have a really excellent setup. And I'm like, years, excellent setup. Years, I'm so tidy, years. So inevitably, after this, I'm gonna have to tidy all of this up. But thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I will be putting dates and times of live streams in the community, but generally speaking, I try to live stream on Wednesdays and Sundays. Sundays, I try to start my stream at 3:30 p.m. British time. So at the moment it's British summertime. I believe it will switch to GMT. And then on Wednesdays, it tends to be around 8 o'clock in the afternoon. So 8 p.m. GMT or EST, British time. So thank you. Have a fabulous evening, day, morning, night. And I really look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a fab day. And yeah, thank you for being here. Love you.